Hello, everyone. I am wanting to put up a few more impression dies today. And so I wanted to start with rings and see if there are any in this one drawer that you're interested in and that you would like to see put up today. So we have lots of variety in terms of the styles of rings that we could put up. We could do rings like this that are more dainty, a little bit more smaller. That may actually make a really nice wedding band, which if you go over to our site, we do have a spotlight on engagement rings this week. So under Facebook specials at pottausa.com, you'll be able to find a bunch of wedding ring or wedding band options. But I wanted to jump on here. We want to put some extra stuff up today, but we want your help. So if you see one of these rings, go ahead and comment. If you could comment, someone could comment now. That way I can see if I'm actually receiving comments. That would be awesome. Oh, this one's cute. You would need to press 2 or more of these. This is, how long do I think that is? It's probably about 2 inches, maybe. Oh, hi, Amber. Yay. Okay. So comments do come through, at least for now. But yeah, so I want to put up some rings, but I want to get some input from all of you to see which ones you'd like to see put up today. So this is just a pretty standard split shank design. And what you would do is you would press this and then form it into a ring. And then in between these two ends, you would add either a setting or, just another stamping, a faceted stone, something like that, to complete the ring. So if you see any that you like, let me know and I will set it aside. This one's pretty. This leafy fern-like design. That's really pretty. Look at those details. That would be a really beautiful band. This one's kind of cool too. It is just this really subtle wood grain texture. Kind of cool. And then we'll have to double check. This one is actually a bar pin. So this was very Art Deco. All of those darker circles, those are for stones. I would want to really double check and make sure that none of these tiny edges are broken before we put that up. But if someone's interested in that, I can look into that further. The leaves are really pretty. Yeah, those, I'm going to set that one aside because that's a really nice one. We have, what is this? Like a phoenix or an eagle? It's kind of cool. Back here we've got, looks sort of like, not quite like shattered glass, but sort of like that. You can also use any of these bands to make hoop earrings. So you could press your metal and then form it into a hoop. You can use different parts of the designs of the rings. You don't have to use the entire thing. So that is always an option. Okay, so we have just a standard rope pattern. That's pretty nice too. You could use this like as a ring as we have it listed, or you could press it and then wrap it around, say, a cabochon, or anything like that. So yeah, definitely scream out if you see any, because I'm gonna put them up before I leave today. That one's cool. That's probably like a pilot's badge or something. The heart chain up above. The heart chain. Is it this one? Teresa? I'll set that aside for now, just in case it is. Um, there's also ones like these. So these you could use in a bunch of different ways. They can be half shanks. You would press two, solder something in between them, and then trim these ends to length. All right, Teresa, I've set that one aside too, the heart one. That's really fun. You could use, with this heart one, you could cut it apart. You could use it as just like a giant shot plate, sort of. Use the hearts individually. But there's these types of rings. You could also use these for making handles for maybe like a baby spoon or other, you could make a cocktail pick with it, a little toothpick. I think we have a couple of those. Let's see. This one's a more masculine type design. Really nice. Let's see. Okay. Oh, there we go. If you like texture, this is a good one. And so when we're showing these are the master hubs that are used to create the die that you receive. So this is what your metal will look like when it's stamped. The die you receive will be the inverse of this. So we'll press this into steel, and then the die you receive is the inverse. So like on our website, when we show things, when we show impression dies, they are we show you the hubs so that you'll know exactly what your metal will look like when it's pressed. So a lot of these are from a company in Finland that we got. The more modern designs are ones that we got from Finland. And the company was Michael Ilsa. This one's like flames, sort of barbed wire looking. And then there's others that we've gotten. Let me see. I think this was Larder and Sons. I would have to check. But that's just this one would be really simple to press. You could just cut a strip of, I would say probably 18 or thicker gauge sterling, cut it to length, and then press it a couple times. It's a nice shallow design. And then you could put a patina in there, highlight those details. That would be really nice too. This one's much more figured, very craggy, sort of eroded look. And this is the hub, so this is what your metal would look like. So you could put a patina on there, you could do liver sulfur, black max, and wipe away all of that patina from the high spots, and then you would be left with this really deep and textured ring band. Here is another sort of very 2000s design, but you can see how in the finished piece, in the finished piece, if you put a patina on it, then those areas that are dark here would be dark on your finished piece as well. Here's another one from that company in Finland. This one's kind of nice. I like the repeating pattern of the dots and the lines. That's pretty fun. We also have, if you're into more simple, sleek designs, we have ring bands like this that just have that really nice streamlined look. This one has a few scribed lines down the center, and you would form it into a ring and then set whatever you want at the center of the ring. Really versatile, sort of a design that anyone could wear, anyone would want to wear. So if you see any of these as I'm talking about them, let me know and I will set them aside, and I think I want to get them put up today. So this is another example of seems fairly straightforward, but it's a pre-laid out sort of split ring shank. This is another one from that company in Finland, Michael Ilsa. Oops. I like how they mix different textures. It just adds interest. This is kind of cool. You could cut out around all of these kind of undulating forms. They'd make really neat earrings too. So we've got some of those. That one shouldn't be in there. Got a design like this. You could engrave initials or designs. You could also set stones in this one anywhere you'd like. Does anyone have any questions as I am showing you these rings? So this one's kind of cool. Oops, maybe from the end it'll show you better. So that is the profile. You have these steps going up and then this deep V groove in the center. You could channel set stones in there. That's kind of fun. And I think I showed this one right at the beginning, but it's this just chain of flowers. Really pretty. You could press multiple of these and solder them end to end. You could make a bangle or a bracelet. Which one's my favorite? Let's see. Probably for now, I'm gonna say, dang, it's hard. I'm gonna say this one. Oops, just because I think it would be a really versatile design. I think you could use it alone for little stacker rings. If you wanted to, you could set tiny flush set stones in each one of these. I don't know if you'd call them like the center, but in these little round design elements. And they'd make really good hoop earrings. It would be nice as a ring shank with a cabochon or a faceted stone. Hoop earrings. I think you could use this one for a lot. So maybe I'm going to set that one aside and put that up. I just think that's a really usable design. I also like this one. It reminds me of like a library for some reason. They seem like the splines of books. Any thorny looking vines? One's broken. Let's see. Probably not in this drawer. There's some in here that should not be. That's probably in this drawer the closest looking one to some vines, or maybe like this. That one's kind of thorny, but it's more stylized than it is like realistic vines. What's this one? No. It doesn't look like it in this grouping. Oh, this one has an X on it. That one goes aside as well. I'll look in another place, Teresa, in a minute. We might have more vines. Also, I haven't checked, but have you looked on our website under Facebook specials? I know we put up a bunch of bands and settings for stones, but I don't know offhand what those designs are. Oh, that's a good texture. We've got lots of texture. We have more cute designs, like this one has some flowers and a peace sign and a heart. Oh wait, no, we can't use that one. That one's a monthly box. Just kidding. We have a monthly subscription box, and the dies that are included in there are not sold outside of that box. These sort of have like almost like a throwing star sort of design. This one's neat. It's another one of those really organic shapes rather than the more mechanical, machined designs. I thought we had a piano keyboard, which would be cool. This is another neat one. Oops, let me see if I can get it to focus. So again, playing with those contrasting textures, you could polish this up and you would still have those rough textured zigzag. That would be kind of cool. I really like this one. I haven't made anything with it yet. When we got it in, let me see, I don't remember what company it was from, but I like the depth of it. We wouldn't press it this deep. Usually when we press the hubs, we press it just deep enough to get the detail. But you can see it kind of has this domed center with this texture. It'd be really pretty enameled with some transparent enamel. So that is, maybe I'll set that one aside. We've also got this style. Oops. So when you see these, the center is curved like in this direction. That is so that when you form it, your metal, once you stamp it, when you form it, that center will flatten out. So that gives you a blank flat surface onto which you could set a stone, anything you'd like. So when you see those, that's why some of them have this like concave surface in the die itself. All right. This is another, simple but pretty classic design. You would press it and then solder whatever you'd like as the center of the ring. And this is another similar one. Oh, good. Yeah, that's exactly why they're designed like that. So that it flattens after you form it, which is kind of cool. Again, you can use this as a ring shank. You could use it as a spoon handle, cocktail pick. Or you could just use that top center section as a design element. This one is actually a spoon handle. That's what it was designed for. So you could, if you make silverware jewelry, you could definitely press this and then form it into a ring. Which one? You said you love that. Which one was that? Was that this one? Oops. Because I am digging through and I will set any aside that you want and we'll try and get them put up today. I like the idea of using this in multiple ways. It'd actually make a really nice earring drop if you just press this section and then you could just drill a hole and hang it from an ear wire. Just a shorter section there. Okay, I'm gonna set that one aside too. So these are what I've pulled aside so far. We just have those 4 rings. Oops. And then I'm going to, I think, show a couple more, but then I'm going to climb up on a ladder and look through another drawer. So this is another one from Finland. And we have another spoon handle. Let me make sure it's been up before. Yep. We have not offered this in a long time. These would make good bridal shower gifts. Or not bridal, baby shower gifts. But you can also just use them to make a ring. You could use these individual elements. Flip this around. Cut out the different components, use them separately. Like that would be a fun earring. Cut out the center section and just use that outer sort of U shape That would make a really pretty pair of earrings. I'm going to just set that one aside too. Okay. So if no one has any other rings to claim, I am going to move on to a different cabinet. So here's the rings that we have. Love them. Okay. So try not to make you sick, but this is our hobbing room. All of these drawers are filled with dies. Every single one of them. So let me climb the ladder. Oh, I did find this right before I went live. We put up a really cool beetle impression die today. Would anybody want this bee? Because I can put this up today as well. I'll set that aside. Okay. Oh, you love these these drawer exploring videos? Good. Okay. I will try and keep my camera steady as possible. Our ladder is not stable. Okay. Yes to the bee. Okay, I will keep that aside. So these are from Foster and Bailey. This would be a cool button. If anyone sews and does like clothing design or accessories, purses, bags, things like that, there's a lot of these that could be used for really good buttons. We've got an Art Nouveau lady. I'm not going to go through every single hub in this drawer because I think I need a glass of water. But if you see any, like if you need this unicorn, I wish we had one facing the other direction, but it doesn't look like we do. Let me know because we can try and put that one up. We can put any of these up. Okay, I have to get somewhere comfortable. This is another style of ring. Ooh, there we go. So these are the prongs down here that would hold a faceted stone. So you would press this, form it into a ring, form these top sections here to conform to the shape of your stone. Then you would have to make a seat for your stone and set it. But this is a really nice filigree design. We have this little sassy garden gnome judging you. Let's see. These were lockets. We have quite a few of these designs that were originally for making lockets. So let me know if you need that as well. Do you like the designs that are essentially finished products where it's a recognizable object? So like this cluster of grapes, beautiful pendant, ring top. Or would you like to look at more component pieces? So something like this, where you use the different elements. Can I show the one above the sword handle? Where was the sword handle? The one currently? No, okay. Is it, I think the sword handle came from down here. Is it this? We have lots and lots of these. These were originally cufflinks, but as cufflinks fell out of favor, we tend to list these as ring tops because they're beautiful set on top of a band. And we have endless supplies of those. Lily pad. That texture is really cool. We also have these two pairs of, next to that one, this flower Oops, flip that around. Sometimes the comments are a little delayed, so I've moved on by the time I see them, but I will try. I will try and get you to see the one that you're looking for. One's a really neat flower. You could set a pearl in the center. That would be really pretty. There's also this flourishy one. That one's pretty. This one's cool too. The more modern looking symmetrical design. Oh, here's one that people have made earrings with before. It's really striking once you press it and then put a patina on it and then shine up this center teardrop. Absolutely beautiful earrings. So yeah, if you're just joining us, we're looking for hubs to put up today. The flower, say either 1, 2, or 3, because I think I'm getting your comments late. So the flower, the flourish, or the ring top. Then I'll know. We've got leaves. Very pretty. You cut these apart, you have a matching pair. If you are a snake person, let me get that to focus. After those, okay. Crap. This one. I know that's one of the funny things about lives is there's a delay. Okay, we will see. If it's this one, I will try and remember. I think it's okay. Okay, thanks, Teresa. Here's another potential locket. Oops, there we go. Really nice incised designs. Here is a lighthouse and a ship. Okay, Teresa, finally got it. Oh gosh. I'm gonna put that handle away. This is a nice flower. Imagine that with like a golden pearl set in the center as a ring or a bracelet. Awfully pretty. We have an Art Nouveau figure. It was most likely a pendant. Really good detail there. And another one of these lockets. It's got a couple little bees up at the top, a beehive. This has probably been one of our most popular ones. Oh, gosh. Sorry, I'm up on a ladder and I'm also bending over, so kind of hurt my back a little bit, but that is okay. Does anyone need a moon and an owl? This is another, probably a cufflink at one point, but it is just a really nice hand engraved design. Oops. This is a good drop also. It has the loop built in, which is really convenient so that you just press it and drill a hole and you're done. We've got a moose. The moon and owl. Okay, I will snag that one and get that put up later today as well. Yeah, if you see any that you want, just holler out and I will try and go back and get them. That one's a nice component. It'd be nice solder some rings on either side and create a link, like a chain out of it. That would be really nice. And let's see. This is a good flower. Oops. Do y'all want to see more botanical stuff? More beasts and animals? So we have these, oh, I can get it to focus. These sort of dragon scaled creatures. That would be pretty cool. Oops. More lockets. I keep showing them just because I find them really, really lovely. This one's a butterfly and it has places, if you wanted to, you could set stones in each one of those flowers. And recently, someone in our Facebook group posted a charm bracelet, and one of the charms was a fish. And I wonder if it wasn't this fish, it was very similar. So that's one thing that we're also talking about doing in the future is kits, themed kits for making charm bracelets. That sounds like something any of y'all would be interested in. I'm thinking like beach or Victorian. The theme's kind of endless, but what do y'all think? Got some matching left and right designs. It's another really nice flower. These are pretty. These really detailed filigree drops. Great for making earrings. That's a great idea. Awesome. Yeah, it's something that we just, well, we've sort of been talking about it for a while, but we just started kind of coming up with a plan a little bit. Get that one. Oh, it's broken. Never mind. That's one of the heartbreaking things with all this stuff. These were only ever designed with the intention to be used once, to be pressed once, and we are pressing them a lot more than once. So they often break, and it's real sad. We try and make copies when we can, but they do break, and once they break, that art is gone. Ooh. Okay. Was there anything in the... Huh?
I said just today we lost a kid.
Oh, yeah, we lost a cat broke today. So.
Short in ear now, poor guy.
Aw, little chopped ears. Okay. Does anyone see anything in this drawer that you want? Because I need to move to a drawer where I can stand up a little bit more. So let me know. I might just pick something that I want to put up and see if anyone else is interested in. Oh, this. You like that little star? I know I had it, but I don't remember where I put it. I might come back and look for it later because I know I saw it. I think I'm going to put this one up. That's one I haven't showed yet. Mostly because this is one that I'm working on at home. And I'm not even using this leaf component in what I'm doing. I'm pressing the flower piece solid, and then I will be setting a stone in the center. And then either using them as earring studs or as like the top of an earring for a dangle earring. So I'm gonna put that one up. How about, I'll see if I can find that little star again because it's somewhere. I know this one was a pretty popular one too. Could use this to make beads or bead caps. That one's kind of cool. Okay, I'm gonna grab that one and I'm gonna jump down for now. So this whole room is full of hubs. Okay, climbing down. Yeah, it's a really nice one. I'm gonna come back over here to where we have our little collection. And I set them down so we can see what we're working with. Okay, so we've got this, we have these two, and then we have all of these as well that I'm gonna put up before I leave today. Okay, I'm gonna look in one more drawer. And then I'm gonna get off here so that I can, this is not the one, so that I have time to put these up before I leave. So we're gonna sneak over here. Oh no, that one's closed. Okay, sorry for making you sick. Oh, and the bee, I forgot. We're gonna put this bee up as well. Okay, I'm gonna come down here. We're gonna take a look in this drawer. So this is Whiting and Davis. They are the company that made all of those metal mesh purses. And this is some of their collection. We have two sizes of this snake. Oops, so you can see. I know what a lot of people do is they'll press this and then cut the tail from the head and stretch it out and use it as like a ring band. So that is an option. So yeah, let me know if any of these are yelling at you. We've got like a pair of owls, like guardian owls, sort of. Oops. And if there's any that you want me to show you a closer look, really, really nice. Got this like Art Nouveau pendant. That one would be pretty easy to press too. This flower garden sort of medallion. Got these nice left and right pair. I believe Lynette has made an earring or a pair of earrings with these, maybe a couple. So that's really pretty. All over the place in terms of content. So really ornate Art Nouveau and Art Deco designs, and Prohibition. It probably would have been a pin, but it's a pint. Come back over here. This is a good one. Okay, I'm not really seeing any comments, so I'm gonna just assume that that drawer is a no-go. So here is the final collection. We got the bee, this spoon handle that could also be used as a ring. We got the moon and owl. Got this bead or bead cap, these other rings, and this little flower. And I may add a couple. So that is what we've got going on right now. I am going to get off here. We'll put some others in stock and check out our site, potterusa.com. These will be under Facebook specials today. So thanks for hanging out, everybody.